A78. Oppo A78. A perfect choice for you.
Splash FM 105.5.
A wonderful morning starts with integrity. The integrity starts with you. Splash 105.5 FM.
Jealous of those who have public holiday today. Maybe she forgot. But
I'm trying to turn a new leaf and not be people that actually enjoy public holidays from time to time.
Okay,
like.
so but it's public holiday for some people, so they don't probably have to go to work today, enjoy their holiday. But for some of us, we have to be here, make live enjoyable also for you as you listen to us on radio. So welcome to Morning Splash. This is what we call Beyond the Surface. I'm Oluwaseun Omoakinola. Welcome.
And I am Ivokonoluwa Olagunjo. We're live on YouTube right now. You can be a part of the conversation right there.
Yeah, we would really love to have your thoughts on this. And this is something that is really bothering our mind, and we want you to be part of the conversation. So what do we have? Sometime, I think it was 17th of August, the federal government told us through one of the governors in the north, Zulum to be precise, that federal government will be giving out about 180 or 85 billion naira to the states and the FCT. And so we're looking at this issue and we want us to, see something very fundamental. And we want you to tell us, how can we ensure that these state governments will distribute these palliatives as they should? How can we ensure accountability? That's the focus of this conversation this morning. So we want you to get on YouTube, make a comment there. You have about 200 characters that you can type, and so you'll be able to type as much as you want to type. You can even type more than once. Tell us, how can the people hold these governors accountable? I'm looking at a story from the newspapers 2 days ago, where it was headlined, "The Presidency slams NLC TUC over palliative distribution. Criticism describes it as ridiculous." I actually listened to the interview granted by Julian Gerali on television. The Presidency slammed organized labor for a blank statement that generalizing that all state 36 governors are not competent to distribute the palliative from the federal government, and the FG described the assertion as ridiculous. It followed the statement from the organized labor that the state governors could not be trusted with the 185 billion palliative packages, noting that politicians and not the poor will benefit from the 5 billion naira largesse given to each state government for disbursement to the citizens to cushion the impact of the fuel subsidy removal. Now, so 48% of that amount of money given to them is loan, while 52% of it is grant. And so you wonder, can the people in the state, the citizens of the state, ensure that these governors will do the right thing by this money? When the money is given to them from the federal government know their distribution pattern and program and who gets what? Is it possible?
I mean, how do you trace down, each state actually tracing down the local government, the ward, and the houses in it? And, you know, for me, the conversation actually starts with, why do we always look for the short-term solutions to things? Why are we dealing with the stems when the issue, which happens to be the root, is still right there? Another stem will come out. We still have to come back to the same issue. And we're talking about how we don't have enough funds as a country, how we have a lot of loans, a lot of debt profile, and a lot of things that we have to cater for. And now we're thinking about allocating a certain amount of money to not put in effort to at least, you know, maybe solve certain issues like the refineries, maybe solve certain issues about what goes down to the cost of, you know, getting the fuel to the marketers that actually contribute to why the problem started in the first place. Why do we always have to just, you know, deal with the stem and, you know, have to come back? We're allocating such an amount of money to dealing with the stem, which might grow back again. That's my major concern.
Okay, so some have said that this rice, this money, will go to politicians. In fact, some even said, I was reading one person recently that said that this rice will go back to those who distribute them to the governors, and they will collect the money back from them.
Oluwaseun, we are all human. Let's break it down. For instance, let's say you're staying in Felele, and you're given a bag of rice to distribute for Felele household. You want to tell me you don't have friends? You want to say you don't have family? You don't have colleagues that will say, Oluwaseun, you're a bad person because you did not take care of your home before you start distributing to other people. There's a human factor that will always pop up. And that one is even given the benefit of the doubt that there would be an attempt by the people put in charge to actually get these things to the people. But the big question is, let's even still continue with the benefit of the doubt of them putting in the effort to get it to the people. How many people will 100,000 bags of rice be able to cater for? How many bowls of rice will be able to get to a household by local government? And let's even say they get a substantial amount of bowls of rice for their household. For how long would they have to eat the rice for? So when the rice finishes, they'll go back to the government and say, our rice don't finish, we need more. Or would they eat the rice morning, afternoon, night?
Okay, let's do this. Let's do a little breakdown, because I have a little bit on my notepad here. Now we're dealing with an African country with birth per capita highest in sub-Saharan Africa, and we have a rising population as a country. We have 96% debt service to revenue ratio. We have 23 trillion naira waste and means, 47 trillion naira total public debt. And so you wonder, where did they get this money from? It was from the reward of subsidy. So let me do a breakdown. We're looking at 185 billion naira, isn't it? Okay, for 37 entities. So 36 states plus the FCT. That's 185 billion naira. Now, the National Social Emergency, unit said that we have 12.8 million households in Nigeria that belong to the poorest of the poor. So let's benchmark.
So can you take that again?
We have 12.8 million households who we regard as the poorest of the poor.
Who were recently allocated 8,000 naira each. Okay.
Now, we're not giving them 8,000 naira again.
Okay,
so 12.8 million households. Now, when you further break it down, they said these households have at least 50 million individuals. And another mathematics there, if you break it down, you will have 3.9 persons per household. So we can stop at 4 persons per household, just on the average. So you're looking at 50 million people. So you're dividing 185 billion naira by 12.8 million households. That gives you 14,435 naira per household. Divide 14,435 naira by 4, and that gives you 3,500 naira per person. We don't know. That's for the entire money. So we don't know how long is government going to do this. Are they going to give them this 5 billion every month for the next 6 months or for the next 10 months? Let me assume they're going to give it to them for the next 10 months. We're going to spend 1.8 trillion naira for buying rice, for buying maize, beans, sorghum, millet, whatever. We're going to use 1.8 trillion naira to eat food.
I dare say.
That's if you do it for.
I dare say.
10 months.
I dare say it is ridiculous because
it is
185 billion naira to distribute rice and maize for people in Nigeria. Why are we? No, are we really saying that there is no way? Okay, let's go back to where the problem started from. It is the price of petrol. We all know that. Are we saying that? Because when Ajuri came out, Ajuri was talking about how even if the refineries are working, it just might not tell directly on the price of petrol. But then we can save money from, the import, the logistics and all of that. That in mind, are we really saying that there's nothing that we can do with resources that it appears like we have, even though they are limited, to make sure that the price, if not go back to how it was, can be reduced to a certain extent, and that way things get generalized. Okay. It's not like you're saying, some people are poorest of the poor due to certain criteria. What criteria is being used?
I'm looking at, if they give me the rice, do they think I will not take the rice?
No, you're not poorest of the poor, no.
So if they give you rice, you not take?
Because what's the criteria, really?
I don't know.
Are the poorest of the poor?
Okay.
Are we saying that it's not touching everybody?
It can't touch everybody. This one, I just told you that.
No, I'm saying, I mean the hardship going on. Are we saying the hardship is not touching everybody?
You can manage. This ones cannot manage.
Really?
Really. Okay.
You'll be amazed at some people that, beg for money every single day from people passing. I'll be amazed that some of them are millionaires somewhere.
Okay. Well, I'm not in millions, but please, if you give me rice, I'll take. I'm not telling you. If you give me rice,
it brings back to mind COVID-19 palliative that were not accounted for.
Okay, let me play this. What Zulum said. I wish I could play what Ajuri said as well, and then we go for this break.
In order to cushion the effect of the subsidy removal, the federal government of Nigeria has released 5 trucks of rice to each state last week. Furthermore, in order to cushion the effect of food shortages across the country, the federal government has approved the sum of 5 billion naira to be given to each state for the procurement of 100,000 bags of rice, 100,000 bags of rice, 40,000 bags of maize, and fertilizers. This funding has to be shared with a formula as follows. 52% of this money is given to states as grants, while 48% of the 5 billion naira is to be paid back on an installment basis within a period of 2 years, 20 months to the CBN by the states and the local government areas in Nigeria.
I wanted to lay the groundwork to show that there's this trend that it's a cultural issue that we need to address. This notion that everything has to be a fight. Everything does not have to be a fight. We can respect people, and people can respect people, and groups and organizations can respect each other and still get to conclusions that will positively impact the lives of our people. What I'm saying, in effect, with respect to what you mentioned now, is that, yes, it is true that there has been mismanagement of, federal interventions, with respect to, social investments and some of these things in the past. Certainly, government is a large operation, and you're going to have bad eggs that commit blunders within that. But this is exactly why His Excellency, Mr. President, said we have to move beyond this notion that the federal government, and specifically Mr. President himself, can stay in an office and from that office, essentially, ensure that from beginning to the end of a process, it's going to be administered from the federal side. If you try and do that, as we've seen in the past, you're going to have actors along that chain of command that are going to do the wrong thing. So what the president is saying is, let's take more of a bottom-up approach. Let's appreciate the fact that local governments and state governments and the moves that they make directly impact the people. So what we're doing now is this. Yes, the state governments are being empowered to the extent that they are implementing some of the palliatives that we're talking about with respect to the delivery of rice and maize to communities across their states and other supplements that are well known by now. But what we are also doing is, from the federal end, we're ensuring that these funds are not just giveaway grants that don't have to be paid back. First of all, it's a loan facility. So if you're a state government and you know your people are hurting, and by the way, these state governors that the organized labor movement is, painting all 36 of them with the same brush, as if all of them are the same, all of them perform at the same level, all of them have the same competency, we know that's a ridiculous assertion. What we're saying is Nigerians elected these state governors just as they elected the president, and we have to trust the judgment of Nigerians who elected these officers to conduct these activities on their behalf. So it can't just be, at the outset panicking that they can't do it. We have to trust them to do the jobs they were elected to do. But at the same time, it is fair to say that given the history of maladministration in our country, especially with these kinds of palliatives and distribution mechanisms from the federal side, it is fair to say that there needs to be a check, there needs to be a means of monitoring, which is why federal regulators are involved, which is why we have put in place, the palliative distribution. For example, if we're talking about MSME capitalization, aside from the food now, I've touched on energy, touched on food. MSME capitalization is going to be about $300 billion naira combined. That process is going to be distributed through microfinance banks, through the Bank of Industry, and through SMEDAN, who already have, for example, set registers of beneficiaries that they can make digital payments to. So, for example, if we want to make a digital payment from, say, through SMEDAN or through BOI, to the various industries that are going to benefit, to the various micro businesses that are going to benefit. These are direct digital payments. It has nothing to do with the local government. It has nothing to do with the state government. These are direct payments that can be tracked.
All right, so Adewusi was saying that whatever the federal government is going to do, you can track it. But can we track what the state governors will do? Would you trust the state governors to do right by this money? These are the issues that we wanted to intervene on YouTube this morning. After this timeout, we'll like to take your calls and also take your comment. We also want to examine the safer policy of Oyo State government and see, are these things sustainable, attainable? Stay with us.
This place is rocking and rumbling, disbelieving.
This thing not be just game, not live. It go carry person up and down. Sometimes it go make you laugh. Sometimes it go make you sound person. It go totori your body. It go charge your body. Everywhere go soft. Now the new football season, GoTV don't arrange to summer you all the better ball for Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, Premier League, FA Cup, and all the UEFA games where carry weight. Bobby, rush now go collect your own GoTV decoder where carry 1 month free max subscription for only 9,900 naira. Make yourself balance for front chair. Take enjoy the new football season because now good football with a talk so.
From his wildest dream.
GoTV, love it.
Welcome, Daddy. What would you like to have?
Give me afang and the correct swallow.
How about you, Auntie?
Egusi and the better swallow.
You call my sister Menjeda and the correct swallow, right?
You know what's up. Golden Penny Semovita.
That's right. Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Tí o bá fẹ́ràn láti máa wo àlàyé kíkún nípa eré ìdárayá bọ́ọ̀lù aláfẹsẹ̀gbá.
Tàbí o fẹ́ràn láti máa ṣe ohun gbogbo fúnra rẹ̀.
Tí o bá fẹ́ràn eré àwàdà oníránpẹ́.
Tàbí o ò fẹ́ kí ìròyìn kan kó fò ẹrù rárá.
Tí o bá fẹ́ jẹ́ kí okòwò rẹ ó gbèrú sí.
Tàbí o fẹ́ kọ́ nípa bí a ti ṣe ń lo ohun èlò orin náà.
Ohunkóhun ìyọ́wò tó bá fẹ́ wò ló máa bá pàdé lórí YouTube.
Jẹ̀gbádùn àrà ọ̀tọ̀ dátà tí yóò fún ọ láǹfààní ìwòran fídíò lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ lónìí nípa títẹ̀ *312# bó o ṣe fẹ́ sí.
Oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà ló lè fi gbádùn mílìkì Peak chocolate oníyẹ̀fun. Àwọn kan gbádùn rẹ̀ ní gbígbóná.
Àwọn mìíràn gbádùn mímu ní tútù.
Àwọn kan sì fẹ́ràn láti yá àmujù wọn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀.
Ó ti tó jàre.
Farabalẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, jẹ̀gbádùn àpòpọ̀ kòkó, mílìkì àti ṣúgà nínú mílìkì Peak chocolate oníyẹ̀fun aládùn chocolate. Peak, rich for your peak.
It's Boa Cement PLC Win with the King promo. Hooray! From August 10 to 31st October 2023, buy and keep buying Boa Cement to stand the chance to win one of the 4 MG5 executive saloon cars. The grand prize through a raffle draw. That's not all. 16 millionaires dream will become reality. 16 people will win 1 million naira each as consolation prizes in the Boa Cement with the King promo. Tricycle, Boa branded t-shirts, television set, generators, Android phone, and rechargeable lamps are available for grabs. Cement worry is gone. Lot of free Boa Cement bags also on offer to support your construction project. It's the season of surplus free airtime for calls and data. Buy Boa Cement. Price the card inside and refill your price. Call the number on the scratch card. Call 0916-9981-648 or 0916-8948-542. Terms and conditions apply. Boa Cement, King of Strength.
Yeah, so guy, we need to read all of this in the next 30 seconds, okay?
All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
Let's just give it a go, huh?
All the goals, clashes, and moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. 380 games, all in HD. Available in both English and Pidgin on multiple devices for you to enjoy and choose the package you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DSTV.
Is that all?
Uncle Dentist, what are cavities? And how does Colgate protect my teeth from cavities? Does it use Kung Fu?
No, dear. Most tooth pains are caused by tooth holes called cavities. When you brush daily with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, its expert formula locks natural calcium in our teeth and helps protect them from cavities.
It's time to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Colgate is recommended by the Nigerian Dental Association.
Glory to God! Heart Enlargement Special is here. The Standing Church International invites you to a 2-day powerful encounter with God. Dates, Friday 25th and Saturday 26th August 2023. Time, 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. daily. Venue, the International Conference Center, University of Ibadan. Ministering, the visionary Manifold Grace Ministries. There will be miracles, healings, salvations, and deliverances. Come and receive a touch from God that will change your life forever. See you there.
Enlargement Special ti dé o. Ǹjẹ́ o fẹ́ ìwòsàn, ìgbàlà, ìtúsílẹ̀ àti ìyanu tí ó yí ayé rẹ padà? Ìjọ The Standing Church ń pe ìwọ àti ẹbí rẹ fún ìpàdé alágbára ọlọ́jọ́ méjì nì pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run ní gbọ̀ngàn International Conference Center ICC Fásitì Ìbàdàn ni ó ti wáyé ní ọjọ́ Friday 25th àti Saturday 26th ní oṣù tí a wà yìí. Agogo 8 àárọ̀ àti agogo 4 ọ̀sán ni yóò máa wáyé. Máa bọ̀ fún ìyípadà ọ̀tun ayé rẹ.
Relax plus. See Baba fi gbé ṣọlẹ̀. Àbí tó ti gbé ṣọlẹ̀. Relax plus. Rántí orúkọ yẹn. Relax plus. Tí ara rẹ bá ń lọ tìkọ̀tìkọ̀. Tí ara rẹ ò fẹ́ lé kókó. Relax plus.
Relax plus ní orúkọ tó yẹ kó o rántí ní ìgbàkúùgbà tí ó bá fẹ́ rí ara rẹ tí o sì nílò láti lo oògùn ibà lọ́nà tó rọrùn. Relax plus ní oògùn ibà tá a ṣe pẹ̀lú èròjà artemether àti lumefantrine tí yóò lé àìsàn ibà dànù kúrò láàgọ́ ara rẹ ní kíákíá láìsí ìnira kankan. Ó dára fún ọmọdé àti àgbàlagbà. Ìdí èyí ní ìgbàkúùgbà tí o bá fẹ́ ṣàfẹ́ẹ̀rí àìsàn ibà láàgọ́ ara rẹ rántí orúkọ yẹn o. Arenax Plus ṣá àìsàn ibà balẹ̀ kó wómúwómú. Arenax Plus ó wà káàkiri àwọn ilé ìtajà oògùn tó súnmọ́ yín. Oògùn ibà gidi tó yàtọ̀ láti ilé iṣẹ́ Swiffer.
Ọ̀rẹ́, ojú ti rí tó pẹ̀lú wàhálà owó bí apèrèsọ́pọ̀ ṣe ń pariwo.
Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, wọlé pẹ̀lú chíńjẹ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ìyálọ́jà náà máa pariwo.
Ẹ dákun, owó yín ti ya yín lè gbà.
Àwọn ará ilé ìtajà ńlá náà máa sọ fún ẹ.
Ọ̀gá, kò sí chíńjì, ẹ fi mú súwìtì.
Nígbà tó bá tún wá rí iṣu tàbí ẹja yíyan tó ti ń pòǹgbẹ rẹ̀ tipẹ́.
mi mú àpamọ́wọ́ mi dání ṣá.
kò yẹ kílé ayé le tó bá òun ló jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ní orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà ṣe lo Momo láti fi sanwó fún gbogbo nǹkan pé *671# lórí fóònù rẹ tàbí kí o gba app tuntun Momo sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ kí ìwọ náà lè gbé ìgbé ayé tó dùn pẹ̀lú wa. Momo ó dára ju owó lọ.
ó ṣeun ọ̀rẹ́ mi ó kú ìtọ́jú mi mo sùn dáadáa gbogbo ara mi ló jí pépé ìrọ̀rí tí mo gbórí lé àfi bí ìgbà tí mo bá wà lórí afẹ́fẹ́.
àtótónu rẹ̀ pọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi a kì í dúpẹ́ ara ẹni ìrọ̀rí Muka dá yàtọ̀ nínú gbogbo ìrọ̀rí eléyìí ni wọ́n ń pè ní crown anti-allergy oorun àlàáfíà sòsẹ́ni lórí rẹ̀.
ó tó kémi náà wá wọ̀rọ̀ kò fi ṣàdá kí n pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí mi ó tọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o àwọn dókítà tiẹ̀ sọ wípé a ní láti máa pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí wa láàárín ọdún kan sí méjì.
lóòótọ́
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
ó tún gbà wo tó ti pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí rẹ ra ìrọ̀rí Muka kó o sorun àlàáfíà.
Muka à ń fi ìdẹ̀ra kún ìgbésí ayé ènìyàn.
Big mommy, add that bokoto wey go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
Uncle, no vex o. Which teeth you wan use eat all this orishi? That your teeth wey be like where motor jam truck. E no dey worry you again.
That one na before. All thanks to the new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
Please have to go buy my own new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Available in a blue gel.
àsìkò rẹ ti tó láti di mílíọ̀nìà. bí nǹkan ńlá ṣe fàjẹ́ nínú ìfitọrẹ àsùnwọ̀n Hope PS Bank ń fi mílíọ̀nù $2 tọrẹ lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ sí àsùnwọ̀n ìkówósí Hope kí o fi $500 ṣe fàjẹ́. ṣe ìdúnàdúrà lẹ́ẹ̀márùn-ún tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kí o sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ àti di mílíọ̀nìà. láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa tẹ *569*9# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó download app Hope Digital. ó tún lè yẹ ìtàkùn ayélujára wa lórí www.hopepsbank.com. àlàkalẹ̀ àti gbèdéke wà o. Hope oríire Hope Bank ní gbogbo ìgbà.
bàbá ẹ dákun a fẹ́ wọnú ẹgbẹ́ àgbà àìsàn abáàdì tí ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ mi ó ti lo gbogbo oògùn wọn ní ọlọ́ọ̀rẹ́ fẹsẹ̀ létọ́. lóòótọ́ làwọn àìsàn afínní nàkànàkàn bẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n bá rọ́ọ̀lù yàn pẹ́rẹ́ fúnra oníkọ́ ní ọ̀fẹ́ máa fẹnu ara rẹ̀ pé kú. aṣíwájú elégbòogi herbal therapy lọ́nà àbáyọ bírú ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ wulẹ̀ po kámbáàdì mu nítorí àìsàn tí òjú tàṣíwájú elégbòogi ó tàn pẹ́pẹ́ dànù. àwọn irinṣẹ́ àgbàlódé ló sẹ́ẹ̀tì kalẹ̀ yìí tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fi ṣàyẹ̀wò kí wọ́n lè mọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lágọ̀ọ́ ara gan lábẹ́ ìdarí akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ medical consultant tó dúró tán. gbàgàdà lọ́fíìsì wá sí dàálẹ̀ látàgò 9 àárọ̀ sí 6 àrọ̀lẹ́ lọ́jọ́ Monday sí Friday aago 9 àárọ̀ sí 3 ọ̀sán ni lọ́jọ́ Saturday 49 Sango UI Road beside Fat Oil Filling Station opposite Sango Police Station Ibadan. 0802-223-3370 0802-223-3370. ẹ dúró gbé gbogbo àìsàn tí ń jẹ kòbókò lọ́wọ́ aṣíwájú elégbòogi herbal therapy.
Sustainable actions for economic recovery, SAFER. Our SAFER package will ensure a softer landing for the poorest of the poor and the most vulnerable. It will also address the need for food security through direct intervention to our farmers. Additionally, we shall be making provisions that will ease the transportation pains of our civil servants and other residents of Oyo State. Let me now share the details of our SAFER package. 1. Following the pattern of our actions during the COVID-19 pandemic, we are updating our social register to include 200,000 of the poorest of the poor. This will be provided with immediate food relief packages. As usual, We will ensure transparency in the registration process so that only those who qualify will get this immediate relief. We'll be providing health insurance for 100,000 of our most vulnerable citizens. We'll be paying their one-year health insurance premium under the Oyo State Health Insurance Agency, OSHA scheme, so that they have access to quality health care without paying out of pocket. The Omitutu bus service will be extended to cover intercity routes from Ibadan to all other zones of Oyo State. Details of their routes will be released in the coming weeks. So we will have the buses going from Ibadan to Ibarapa, Ibadan to Obomasho, Ibadan to Okeogun, and Ibadan to Oyo. The fares will be kept at low rates, while our senior citizens and students will board the buses at half price. Our farmers have not been left out. To ensure food security, we will be distributing additional inputs to 10,000 farmers. This is in addition to the input support being provided under the World Bank assisted Oyo State Cares program. Further details will be released through the relevant agencies in the coming weeks. As part of the safer package, the Oyo State government has resolved to 1. Increase the number of buses made available for civil servants to commute to and from work from 9 to 12. This will ensure that more routes are covered and lessen the transportation burden of our dear workers. The 2-month cooperative deductions being owed Oyo State workers will be paid along with their August 2023 salaries on the same GSM date. Going forward, the workers who choose to continue making cooperative contributions will work directly with their cooperatives, as the Oyo State government will no longer be making any deductions at source for these cooperatives. We will pay the health insurance premium for all pensioners under the Oyo State Health Insurance Agency, OSHA scheme. Any pensioner who has already made payments will be refunded. We remain committed to caring for our dear pensioners who served our state in their youth by ensuring that they continue to receive their pensions promptly along with other workers on the GSM dates. We will resume the monthly payment of gratuities to our pensioners to continue to clear the backlog of gratuity payments inherited by our administration. We are sure that with the implementation of the safer package in the coming weeks, the Oyo State economy will continue to be strengthened and the pains being experienced by our people will be lightened. Also, with the appointment of commissioners for the various ministries, we will begin to implement the Oyo State Roadmap for Sustainable Development 2023 to 2027 for the benefit of the good people of Oyo State.
All right, that was the governor of Oyo State rolling out the safer package. Of all the things he said there, he made good some of the promises already. He said they're going to increase the number of buses that will ply between 9 and 12 noon. There was an argument about this also between 9 and 12, but he had released 16 buses, additional buses, to run these routes. So he had fulfilled that promise of releasing more buses. He said that the August salary on GSM date, they will pay the 2 months backlog of the cooperative deductions. So that's GSM date is this Friday. So we watch out if the governor will make good his promise on Friday. But the question we are asking is, do you trust these governors enough to make these 5 billion naira distribution of food and other palliatives, transparent? That's the question I ask.
Yeah, of course. And is it really the way to go? Because really breaking down what the Oyo State government actually rolled out through the SAFER program, which is Sustainable Action for Economic Recovery, it can be categorized into two, actually. How is able to, have plans for palliative to cushion the effect right now, but at the same time, try to build the wealth of the state as well through certain programs. I know that it talked about food security, where it wants to provide input support for 10,000 farmers in the state. It talked about agropreneur support program and also SME stimulation package, among other things that can in return, over time, build wealth for the state and, sustain the economy and everything. Okay. But let's go back to the federal government's plan. I can make a reference to a 2013 research that was conducted by Anandi Mani and Sende Mwathan, I hope I pronounced that right, and Elder Shafir, all of Princeton University in the United States of America, when they found out about poverty being used as the greatest enemy of humanity. And I'm just going to quote part of that particular finding. A person's cognitive function is swallowed by the constant and all-consuming effort of coping with the immediate effect of having little money, such as scrounging to pay bills and cutting costs. Thus, that person is left with fewer mental resources to focus on complicated, indirectly related matters such as education, job training, personal development, and even time management, all of which are necessary for him to experience the desired change. So poverty keeps the poor so embroiled in coping with lack that they can't break out of the circle to generate more income and create wealth. Then they further said, therefore, more often than not, poor cannot liberate themselves from poverty because they require an external force to pull them out of the mire. I think the whole summary is just we have to get to that point where we are not so focused on just the temporary solution on poverty alleviation, because whether we like it or not, we still have to come back. We have to get to that point where we are focused on actually tackling the root of the issue, creating wealth and making the economy itself better.
We'll take a break. Sorry, we have been calling. I could see them. When we return now, I promise we will take you all the calls. Stay with us.
Our bride, you may please sign the marriage certificate.
It's not working. This pen is not working.
Have you ever been in that critical situation where you need to sign that important document, but your pen suddenly stops working? Then you understand the importance of having a reliable ball pen. This is why I love my Beak pen, because it never lets me down in such a serious situation, and it will always work. Be like me. Beak comes in Crystal Original and Beak Crystal Ultra Fine. Get a pen you can rely on. Get Beak.
àfi ká wá nǹkan ṣe sọ́dọ̀ àwọn nǹkan tó ń gbówó lórí yìí o. lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ a máa dín owó tá à ń san fáwọn ìkànnì mọ́ọ̀máwòrán kù. ẹ̀rọ amúnáwá tá à ń tàn fún wákàtí 4 tẹ́lẹ̀ á di wákàtí 2 báyìí. àwọn kò ṣe má rí olójoojúmọ́ 3 crowns milk láti.
rárá o ẹ má dé bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá o.
torí kíni.
iṣẹ́ ńlá ni màmá ń ṣe àti pé 3 crowns milk máa ń ṣara àwọn màmá lóore kí wọ́n lè máa ṣàtìlẹ́yìn fẹ́ bí wa.
ìṣúra láìlẹ́gbẹ́ làwọn màmá torí náà jẹ́ kí màmá mọ rírì ìṣúra tí wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú 3 crowns milk oníwọ̀nba ọ̀rá.
ó dáa láti ìsinsìnyí lọ a ti sọ agolo mílìkì 3 crowns 3 lọ́sẹ̀ dé 6 báyìí.
3 crowns milk ìlera àwọn màmá ayọ̀ ẹbí.
Now that you have finished SS3 exams, what's next? Enroll for A-level program at OBMS Cambridge Advanced Level College, Total Garden, Ibadan for Cambridge A-level or JUPEP A-level program. It is your best option for admission into 200 level in Nigerian universities or admission to overseas universities. OBMS A-level college is known for excellent teaching, outstanding results, affordable fees, moral and spiritual development of students, and conducive boarding facilities. At OBMS A-level college, we also offer SATs, TOEFL, IELTS, GCE, UTME, and post-UTME coaching. For more information, visit our new complex along Total Garden NTA Road, Ibadan. Website, www.obmsng.com. Contact us on 0803-386-1091 and 0803-303-9588. OBMS A-Level College. Excellence through integrity.
Yeah! Anytime you feel cold and hot out, take Procold. Procold now, better melody. Take Procold for effective relief from cold and hot. Everywhere you go, take Procold. Take Procold.
Procold has paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective relief from cold and catarrh. If symptoms persist after 3 days, go see your doctor. Procold is distributed by Orange Drugs Limited and endorsed by the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. Procold, relieve cold and catarrh.
Take Procold.
Aha! Your favorite housemate, they come back biggie house. For this season, we don't cook better sit-down watch. We go make you shout, see go babe. Who go serve us correct bars? Who go come spice and with ghosts? Who go use ship take pepper them? BB Niger All-Stars, they bring you 247 drama.
Get ready to jam your faves for BB Niger All-Stars with 247 drama on GoTV channel 49. Live eviction show and highlights on Africa Magic. Dial *288# or download my GoTV app to stay connected or get a decoder for only 9,900 naira. Big Brother Niger All-Stars is proudly sponsored by Money Point, powering dreams in association with 8FM, online trading at its finest.
Right. So guys, this is the plan. We go in at sunrise and we attack without mercy. Glow World shops won't see us coming. Taye, you are to make sure we get all the best phones, all right?
Yes, boss.
Lara, you have to make sure that we don't miss the 18GB bonus deals for 6 months.
Understood, sir.
Chigozie, your job is to draw up the payment plan. Codename, Pay Small Small. Chigozie, are you sleeping? Chigozie.
Relax. There's enough time for you to get your preferred smartphones and enjoy sweet deals at Glow World. Walk into any Glow World shop, your one-stop shop for devices and gadgets, and get 18GB bonus data when you buy your phone, which you can pay for at your convenience.
Glow Unlimited.
Glory to God! Heart Enlargement Special is here. The Standing Church International invites you to a 2-day powerful encounter with God. Dates: Friday 25th and Saturday 26th August 2023. Time: 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. daily. Venue: the International Conference Center, University of Ibadan. Ministering: the visionary Manifold Grace Ministries. There will be miracles, healings, salvations, and deliverances. Come and receive a touch from God that will change your life forever. See you there.
Enlargement Special ti dé o. Ǹjẹ́ o fẹ́ ìwòsàn, ìgbàlà, ìtúsílẹ̀ àti ìyanu tí ó yí ayé rẹ padà? Ìjọ The Standing Church ń pe ìwọ àti ẹbí rẹ fún ìpàdé alágbára ọlọ́jọ́ méjì nì pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run ní gbọ̀ngàn International Conference Center ICC Fásitì Ìbàdàn ni ó ti wáyé ní ọjọ́ Friday 25th àti Saturday 26th ní oṣù tí a wà yìí. Agogo 8 àárọ̀ àti agogo 4 ọ̀sán ni yóò máa wáyé. Máa bọ̀ fún ìyípadà ọ̀tun ayé rẹ.
Oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà ló lè fi gbádùn mílìkì peak chocolate oníyẹ̀fun. Àwọn kan gbádùn rẹ̀ ní gbígbóná.
Àwọn mìíràn gbádùn mímu ní tútù.
Àwọn kan sì fẹ́ràn láti yá àmujù wọn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀.
Ó ti tó jáde.
Farabalẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, jẹ̀gbádùn àpòpọ̀ kòkó, mílìkì àti ṣúgà nínú mílìkì peak chocolate oníyẹ̀fun aládùn chocolate. Peak, rich for your peak.
Ṣé ìrìn àjò afẹ́lẹ́ fẹ́ rìn ni àbí tọrọ ajé lọ síbi yòówù káàkiri àgbáyé pẹ̀lú You Fit Fly? Ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé nípa ṣíṣe ètò ilé ìtura tó fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀ àti bíbánira tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ọkọ̀ òfurufú lọ síbikíbi tẹ́ bá ń lọ lágbàáyé. You Fit Fly ló ṣe é gbọ́kànlé. A ti ní ìrírí ọdúnmọ́dún nípa bíbániṣètò tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ìrìnnà àti ilé ìtura káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé tí àwọn arìnrìn-àjò sì ń ṣe sàdánkátà sí wa. Tí ẹ̀yin nìkan ni ìdílé yín tàbí ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn, You Fit Fly ní ọ̀nà àbáyọ tí ìrìn-àjò yín yóò fi rọ̀ yín lọ́rùn. Ẹ pè wá sórí 0901 111 1190 0901 111 1190. Ẹ sì lè kàn sí wa lórí www.youfitfly.com tàbí lọ́fíìsì wa tó wà ní block 8 plot 15 lópòpónà 7up Olúyọ̀lé main estate Ring Road Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ state. You Fit Fly ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ìrìnnà gba ilé ìtura káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn.
Bubble, Joko, Lego. Bubble me, àwọn bọ́ọ̀lù ọmọdé fẹ́ràn rẹ̀. Àwọn bọ́ọ̀lù Jogo yíkọ̀ sẹ́yìn. Àwọn bọ́ọ̀lù àgbà fẹ́ràn rẹ̀. Àmúbọ́nlá. Amárají pépé o. Àmúbọ́nlá. Amúnijà fáfá o. Àmúbọ́nlá. Bọ́bọ́ jogo.
Ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti rí gbọ́ wípé búbú ni omi mu tí gbogbo ọmọdé yàn láàyò ó mú wọn jáfáfá ọpọlọ wọn á sì jí pépé ó tún wá fún wọn ní àlàáfíà àwọn àgbàlagbà wa ń kọ́ yogo yogurt ni o ògidì ohun mímu tí ó pọ̀ ní vitamins àti probiotics tí ń lé àìsàn jìnnà rere adùn búbú àti yogo yogurt ń kọ́ má sọ ọmọ ni wọ́n wà ní oríṣiríṣi flavours káàkiri gbogbo ilé ìtajà búbú foods and beverages ló ṣe jáde búbú àti yogo yogurt ẹ ti dá mọ̀ nìyẹn o.
Afúnni ní okun ọ̀rọ̀.
Your baby is here. Congratulations!
Do not waste time. Put your baby to breast within the first 1 hour of delivery to give that first yellowish milk colostrum. Colostrum has all the important nutrients your baby needs to start a healthy life. Colostrum also helps to protect your baby against diseases. Remember, put your baby to breast within the first 1 hour of delivery. This message is from the Anrin Project or your state's Ministry of Health.
Ah, my dear.
Yes, dear.
Mo mà kọjá lágbègbè wọ̀ fún bí mo ṣe ń bọ̀ báyìí. Mo bá rí ọgbà estate ńlá kan tí wọ́n tún ṣe tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe rẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀. Ló bá kọ Rayfield Garden City Estate síwájú ẹ̀. Díà, àkókò nìyí fáwa náà láti donílé lórí.
Ṣé kìí ṣe èyí tó wà ní Christopher Adébáyọ̀ Àlàó Akálà ní GRA Àkóbọ̀ extension?
Òun náà ni.
My dear, ibẹ̀ yẹn rẹwà pọ̀ kódà ó wọ èmi gan lójú.
Ìrètí dé pẹ̀lú Fẹ̀ndínì Homes. Kọ́ńtàlẹ́tù ní pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn. Iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ní.
Fẹ̀ndínì Homes ti gbé ojúlówó ilé tó tayọ bẹ́ẹ̀ láwùjọ wa fún kó wa wa. Àwọn ilé àwòdàmì ẹnu bíi tòkè òkun tó bá gbà mú. Tó níye ju yàrá tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ pẹ̀lú iná tí kì í ṣẹ́jú. Ààyè tún wà fáwọn olùdókòwò àtẹ̀yìn asọ̀gbẹ́dìgbòrò investors and sub-developers. O lè ra ilé tàbí gbé dúkìá kalẹ̀ sínú Rayfield Garden City Estate tó wà ní Christopher Adébáyọ̀ Àlàó Akálà GRA wọ̀ fún Àkóbọ̀ extension Ìwó Road Ìbàdàn. Ẹ kàn sí www.fendinihomes.com tàbí 09029413968 08073454767. Kàn sí Fendini Homes fún ìgbé ayé tó dára.
Hello there. Do you know that the Nigerian inflation rate has risen to 22.79% as this is the fourth consecutive increase in 2023? To uncover strategies to beat disinflation, join me at Hantech Markets Wealth Creation Seminar 2.0 on Saturday, 26th August 2023 as we hold you by hands to learn step by step how to profit from the global financial markets. This free wealth creation seminar holds on Saturday, 26th August 2023 by 10 a.m. at Grand Madridos Hotel, Alawa Kala Expressway, opposite Iriakari Estate, Ibadan. To attend, SMS name and location to 0805-690-5612. Side attractions are 10 lucky attendees stand a chance to win $100 each. Free online educational suite, free trading indicators, branded Hantech Markets souvenirs. SMS name and location to 0805-690-5612. Hantech Markets, empowering financial freedom.
Welcome back. You can call us now. We'll take a few calls. 0809 155 1055. Just maybe one or two persons that can come in right now. We'll take your call. 0809 155 1055. 0805 699 8678 and 0706 949 3000. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Sure. How was the weekend?
Fine, thank you.
I would like to claim anonymity because of what I want to say.
Hello, just give us a name. Anonymity will not be good for us. NBC is listening.
Okay. Wow. All right, then. Hello?
We can hear you.
Let's give a name. Tell us who is talking.
Okay, 0809-155-1055. That's how you can reach us. And of course, you can call 005-699-8678. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay. I'm Dr. Martin from Ojo.
Good morning.
Yeah. I want to comment on the issue of the grants and as well as the subsidy, the forest. But I think that's not relevant. The government that really wants to step up its economy for the future. But either I would advise that the distribution of these things are sent to the formation of a community welfare committee and to actually update the social register so that there will be a kind of a proper verification of who is responsible and who is as well closer to the people, and then as a proxy to the government. And then the payments of these persons, beneficiaries, to be made through their personal bank account. That will actually affect verification of how or kind of probe the government to know whether they are actually doing these things or not. Because they don't have the last to that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Mr. Ashim.
Good morning, sir.
And Chacha Abi.
Is it Bukun Oluwa?
Ibuku, my dear sister, how are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good.
God bless all of you, and God bless Splash FM.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Samuel from Elebu.
Welcome, sir.
But quickly, please, I want to appeal from you to give me just 2 minutes.
Please go ahead. Let's run it.
Just go ahead, but we don't have 2 minutes. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Please go ahead.
Let me start from telling you that, sir, we are in the era of political scammers. Everything these people are presenting to us is just to scam us to achieve their aim. That is by the way. Mr. Sheung, until we Nigerians are ready to face the reality of what is on the ground now, we are going nowhere, sir. I tried calling Edmond Obilo on Saturday, but I couldn't reach. There are some factors that is keeping us perpetually slaves in the nation, in our own land where we are giving birth to. Sir, all this policy they are putting in place is just to scam us. We've been advocating, we've been making noise, we've been crying over issues, the same issue now, every now and then. When will we provide solution? And the only solution I can see in this nation is restructuring. And there is no way restructuring can come with these politicians. It's not possible. Because they will make sure that your constitution favors them. It will not favor masses. So the only thing, Awolowo have said it. Before he died, he said the poor will deliver themselves. And they have put policy in place that even the media cannot speak the truth. If you dare talk, they will seal your station. So let's go back to the drawing board. Let the masses come out. All these things they are doing, they are just playing games with us.
Okay. I mean, the point is made.
Mr. Sheung, let me tell you what you don't, maybe you don't foresee, that is, it will be soon come up. If you like to know, it will get to a point when the whole masses, the so-called the poorest of the poor, will come out with their anger, and they will not be able to tame them.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We will continue this conversation maybe tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you, everyone, for being part of these. And for those who have the holiday, happy holiday. Amuluwasheun Omoakinola. May Nigeria and Nigerians survive these scammers.
I am Ibukun Olagunje. Good morning.
You doing today? Hope you're having a great time. I mean, are you at work or you're driving or, you're just there relaxing? Whatever it is you're doing, please take your time,